Welcome back, Prison Architect. Grand Slamwich running good. Last time we added the yard, we added all of our programs, we've added security and armory, all this stuff. We're cooking with fire, and now we're just going to do some decorative cleaning up work, and then we'll work on outside by the gate, because the gate is currently just a mess. People escape from it all the time. And while we're working on that, mostly our job is saving up money so we can put in cell block B. And once cell block B is done, then the prison will really be kicking off. So let's go to materials and say gravel. We'll cover all this stuff with gravel. And what we're going to get is road gate. Right there. And right there. And how much are guard towers? Can we afford guard towers right now? No. Okay. Let's borrow a little bit of money. Okay, so we can borrow a maximum of that. And then it'll allow us to put all that in. And I think it's time to start thinking about getting some hot water in, or some heating into the program wing, because right now it's just miserable. And because security's miserable too, because they've got nothing in there to keep them warm. And another thing we'll be adding is stuff for them to do outside. So currently, when they go into yard time, and yeah, we'll see it here in a second, as soon as they walk out, they get tased. But they just they mingle. They just kind of stand around and not do anything, and we don't want that. We don't want them getting bored. And they might not have enough time to eat. Might be an issue. Oh, looks like Stephen Russell overdosed on drugs. That's not good. And we're not at the point yet where I think we need to do a shakedown, but it's getting close. In fact, we'll do it tonight. Tonight we'll have a shakedown of the prison and see what we can find. What kind of grants can we do? Reform through education. Unlock education. Prison manufacturing. Alright, we'll do prison manufacturing and produce some license plates. And with that, we'll pay off our loan and make more perimeter wall stuff. So that should keep people from just walking outside, which has been our biggest problem with escaping we've had so far, is just people walking out this door that we use to kind of let families in, etc., etc. And with that, we can get rid of this deployment spot, because she's not needed there anymore. Janitors are good to go. We've got power for the most part. Just go ahead and spend that, because it'll be worth it. Teacher's trying to leave because classroom time is over. And now we can look at our programs and see who all's interested. Kitchen safety, kitchen safety and hygiene. Good pass rate. Good pass rates there too. General education, no time slot, but nobody's interested. But we do have time slot now. Because we can say general education takes place in the morning at 10. Yep, 4 to 5 for taser certification. Because the prisoners are up at 6, they're in the showers at 7. And we should be all good. Plant cultivation. There are people interested in plant cultivation, but we just don't have the space for it right now. That is part of the gardening mod. So we'll explore that in a little bit. Probably once we add this area, once we add the high security and the medium security area, we'll make a little something. And now where is parole hearings? 14 in queue, 11 have finished, 3 have passed. So let's look at parole hearings. Can we put more parole hearings in? No. Well, actually we could. What time is their... What? They eat at 8. Okay, so they can miss yard time to go to their parole hearing, which that's good. And it's snowing now. Which I think is a pretty good symbol that it is time to give this area some heat. Because it might be quite oppressive. And, you know, we can keep that in there. Like that. And you know we got water pipe like this. That is unnecessary. But okay, and we'll make this really easy. It'll go like objects. Let's just go ahead and put all of these down. All these radiators. You know, each one's going to get their own. Just because it'll help make them happy. Parole hearings, his office, and then over here, and that. So then, with the hot water, it'll come around like this. And come out. So this hot water boiler's entire job will be to send hot water around like that. You know, and it doesn't have water yet. Maybe because I need to tear up all this, put large pipes in. Which I actually think we'll do. I think we'll make that all large instead of the small ones. You would try to escape and attack the staff in doing so, which is your own fault. And now, in the security room, we're going to get one of the favorite objects, the door control system. Goes in there, and they sit at their own little chair. Now, we can look at logistics and temperature and see that we're starting to get nice, warm rooms. And one thing we'll also use this boiler for is the showers, because we're going to build showers in the yard. And the showers in the yard will help with some of the prisoners who, like, don't go to shower time or whatever. You know, it just keeps them clean. And they like it. So I'll probably build the showers and the extra bathrooms and stuff over here. So the prisoners are getting fed. They've got a load of stuff. There's some stuck behind the door. We got a feed rate of 81%, which is alright. And now the front of the prison is looking a lot less friendly, which is okay. You know, it's a prison. It's not supposed to be the friendliest thing. Garbage. Where's the garbage? Garbage, 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 garbage. Garbage, there we go. And then, 2 materials, we got paving stones, like that. And then all that is for the garbage area. And so the front that's sorted out pretty quick. And it looks like we've built all our license plates. Got all that done. And now we can have another grant. Have a staff room, at least 5 guards, not assigned. And none of the staff are exhausted. Or we can do carpentry, which I've never been able to do. But we can do government security rating. Alright, we're going to do reform through education because it gives us a lot of money really quickly. And all that money will help us build out this area. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a brick wall like that, and it'll be filled with showers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll have toilets up against the wall. And we'll do paving stones in here. Now, we're going to need to run water to these showers, which we can do like that. Well, actually, we'll have the showers here along the wall, just so we don't have to build. You know, just so we don't have to build more hot water pipes coming up like that. But we'll have a load of toilets and showers. And you know, here's our outdoor area starting to come together. And then we'll put gravel in right here, and you know, we'll have workbenches. So let's go into objects, and we'll put weight benches all along this area, and that's 6, 7, 8, with gravel left to spare. And, you know, I don't know if I have the tree room anymore, forestry room. I do, and we're going to use it, actually. Or do we want to? Do we want to put it right here? You know, I don't even know what the forestry does. I've never used it, really. I know it makes wood that you can use in the workshop, but other than that, you know, it's not really high on my to-do list. And we're not getting hot water all the way around, which sucks. So we're going to build another boiler there. And it will need electricity and just water in general, which we should be able to do like that. And now they won't. Now it needs power, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and connect it up, dismantle that. And see, there we go. Now, not only are they in the yard, they've got stuff to do in the yard. And it looks like the gardeners do this. Which is okay. It keeps the gardeners busy. Occupied. And now, it's time to see if we can afford to do this. And it looks like we can, so we will. We put down all of that foundation to figure out what it's for. Let's work, free time. Logistics, we don't have anyone working in the shop, which we because last time the wall got torn down because we were putting in this hallway. And so everyone's eating lunch, and then when everyone's finished with lunch, they will go back to the shop to work. And here's some shop people, I'm betting. No, they're all going there, which is okay. They're all going to school. What is this? What happened? You attacked another prisoner? Shame. And because we've got the export, our storage should be much cleaner. Yeah, we've got a very small storage room, which is okay. But, you know, in the grand scheme of things, we don't want it to be too big. And, you know, since we've got the money, we're going to do something a little different. And I've completely, yet again, forgotten about the doors. You know, the door servos. And one of the ones we want to control is this one. All of these so that, you know, it's so we don't get these huge backlogs. And we're going to need to plan out the kennels. So now the question is, how big do we want the kennels to be? I think if we set them like that should be good. That's a lot of room for a lot of dog handlers, which, as Mr. Periwinkle, we want a lot of dogs, because dogs are really good when you use him. They're a lot more likely to detect tunnels, and that's what we want. So we're going to go ahead and make it really big, like that. It requires an entrance, which we will place right there. And then we'll go to planning and say we don't need that. And now we can see the hot water. And we're just going to kind of stick it up right there. And boom. We now have a place for dogs. I think. Why is it saying there's holes? That's interesting. That's gonna drive me crazy. Objects. Dog crates. No, we don't want to just overload the area. We want to give them some privacy. There we go. So we can have 9, which is a lot. But that's good, because we're going to hire one right now. And by one, I mean 2. Because they're going to only have one patrol road right now, which is this. You know, their job is to inspect the deliveries that come in. And now we can just see the whole future of the prison stretched out before us. So we go into planning and you see all these new rooms, all these cells, and we can see that's a table, 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 that's a table. How big? Do we want our kitchen to be right here? Do we want our common room to be right here? We want really one huge common room. We're almost at narcotics, which is good. Is everyone going to be going to bed soon? Nope. At the end of the day, we will have everyone go to bed. And actually, another thing we're going to do, I think we're going to hire some armed guards. 2 armed guards. Maybe 3. Oh, another death. Where was it? Oh, no! Who did it? Why did they... Oh, not the Bobs. Well, I guess that means we don't have to fire them.